a little bit. There's a bit that you do in your presentation that it was for me the big aha moment. Um, it's my favorite part of your presentation. I get a kick out of it every time I see it. For the video podcast, we're gonna clip it in.
Which is why I want to talk to you about your bucket. And I'm not talking about your bucket list or the Morgan Freeman movie or anything like that. How many of you in the room tonight have somebody in your life who thinks it is their job to explain to you how tough their life is? I hear some definite laughter and I'm seeing some big grins on people's faces. I want to share with you, if you humor me, about something that happened at Wilfrid Laurier University reunion 2 years ago. There were about 25 of us gathered around the adult beverage dispensing area. Okay, we're at the bar. Sounds more professional to say the adult beverage dispensing area. And we were consuming adult beverages. Somebody in the group, who should remain nameless, but it's Dave, was going on about how tough it was to be Dave. And we did what you would do with your friends from 25 plus years of university. You nod your head accordingly, you sip on your adult beverage, until somebody in the group said, Dave, would you do us all a gigantic favor? And he said, what's that? And the voice said, shut up. And as you might have already guessed, that was me. I said, would it be okay with you, on behalf of those of us here who know and love you, that I explain to you how you got to be you? He said, well, that would be cool. And I was immediately dismayed that all 25 of my friends took 3 giant steps back and went, oh, this ought to be good. I'm going to attempt to show you what happened that day without the aid of adult beverage. We are in BC. We will recycle. I went to the adult beverage dispensing area. I purchased a pitcher. Along with the pitcher, they gave me a number of adult beverage cups. I'm substituting with what the internet felt was the most egregious error in cup design just about a week ago. They obviously haven't seen the current Tim's cup, which is blue and gray and has a polar bear on it. I took the cup. I said, Dave, buddy, this is your life. And this is your income stream. And money comes into your life and it leaves your life, and that's exactly what's supposed to happen. And look, if something happened to the income stream, look at the cup. Your life continues to go on. Why? Because you've got insurance to mitigate the risk. You've got a rainy day fund. You've got money set aside for emergency expenses. And until you get the income stream back online, the cup continues to function as it did, and you get the income stream back online before the cup runs out. I said, you get that, don't you? And he said, well, duh. I said, good. I said, because that's only part one. This is the life of the average Canadian, Dave. Not using their house as an ATM, not living on their credit cards, working with a financial professional, because I knew, despite the glowing review of my book that Dave put on Amazon.ca, he didn't believe in working with a financial professional. He was one of those do-it-yourself guys. I said, Dave, here's the real problem. You've got 3 leased BMWs in your driveway. There's only 2 licensed drivers in your house. You've got a 5-bedroom house. There's only 3 people that live in it. You've got 4 big screen TVs that I'm aware of, and probably 1 more you haven't told me about yet. You've got a gym membership. You're 25 pounds overweight. You've got a golf membership. You're a 22 handicap. I play once a year. I kick your butt. You've got a live-in nanny. You've got a kid in private school, and Dave, he's not that smart. I said, Dave, this is your life, and this is your income stream. And money comes into it, and it hemorrhages, and if this stops, you're screwed. What do you think of that, Dave? As some of you may have guessed, that was the last day I spoke to Dave. Now, what happened after that? About 4 months later, Dave got downsized out of a job. About 4 months after that, his wife got downsized out of the same company. They had all their income eggs in one basket, and the basket got crushed. So what happened then? Well, the 5-bedroom house for 3 people was gone. The leased BMW is gone. Private school gone. Gym member gone, 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 gone. As they tried to put their life back together with the help of one of you, a financial professional. And the reality is, I'm not saying don't spend money. I want people to spend money. It's why we work. We make money so we can spend money so we can make ourselves happy. Money's a good thing. But don't do it in such a way that you leave yourself exposed to what can go on around you through no fault of your own. And that's the whole point I was trying to get across, is that they had spent their time building a lifestyle which looked amazing to everybody else, but it was a house of cards where there would be other people we know, and I know who were in that group that day. You go, yeah, I bet they're doing okay, who have multiple commas in their net worth, but nobody knows because they don't want anybody to know.
Right.
And they don't need anybody to know. I had a great time as a guest on Behind the Vault. Like, share, or comment on this episode, and you could win a signed copy of Rich is a State of Mind. Thanks for joining us.